Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, we're going to be looking at some pretty awesome vehicles. Now, I'll leave links to all of them in the description if you want to add them into your game as well. The first vehicle we're going to be taking a look at today is the Bravado Banshee 900R Rattlesnake. So this one's pretty cool. It comes with the description. I don't know how Rattlesnake does it, man. His nights are spent in the clubs and days on the streets. This guy's got a lot of street rep. Cops hate him, and racers want to be like him. His flash green Banshee 900R has cops swarming around it all the time. So this is a new livery for the Bravado Banshee 900R, which is inspired by Joe Vega's Dodge Viper from Need for Speed Most Wanted 2005. That's a retro game for me. That was one of the first games I played on the Xbox 360, and you can see that this is the livery right here. And it's actually pretty awesome. So this is the regular Banshee 900R. This is actually one of the more underrated supercars we have in the game. In fact, it was the first Benny's supercar that we've got, going all the way back to 2016, which is pretty nuts. So you can see it's this nice blend of livery sponsorships and carbon fiber. The paint job I have on here is primary and secondary of metallic bright green, and then a pearlescent of lime green, which really does give off that nice rattlesnake sort of vibe. So there's a lot of carbon fiber on this, and there's amazing sponsorships too, like Zero Gas has the word Banshee written on the back, which looks really, really awesome. And this vehicle is incredibly cool. And what's great is you can pair this with so many different types of customization. Because the Banshee is Benny's, it has so many different styles of options that you can do. But this is the one that I ended up creating right here. I think that this is a magnificent, beautiful car. I think this would be an amazing livery if Rockstar introduced, I guess, a livery update to the game. How cool would that be if Rockstar went back and did a livery update, and for all the vehicles that have liveries, they did like 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 more? That would be so awesome of Rockstar to do something like that. But this is the Bravado Banshee 900R Rattlesnake, a really cool version. And in case you guys can't tell, the theme we're doing today is Bravado vehicles. So that's why you see this one in this video today. And that's sort of the theme that you'll continue to see going forward throughout this video. Now, let's move on to the next vehicle, and that is the Bravado Stubby Duneloader. I'm not even kidding you. This is incredibly cool, though. So the description for this vehicle is, do you have a 50s farm truck rotting away and a V8 engine also rotting away with a plan to combine the two? Well, someone beat you to it. The Duneloader has had the bed and significant amount of chassis removed with the precision of a blind man with Parkinson's. In place of the bed sits a rusty old big block engine fitted with a scrap metal air intake and a drive shaft going dangerously close to the passenger's legs. This vehicle is the prime example of just because you can doesn't mean you should. So this is literally a shortened version of the Duneloader. It has 4 total rear tires and 2 in the front, which is incredibly unique. You can just see the design of this, how the engine block is actually higher than the vehicle itself, which is pretty nuts. Now, unfortunately, there is no customization, there's no liveries, there's no upgrades for a vehicle like this, but it's incredibly cool. Now, I'm not sure, because of its short body, it has a horrible turning radius, but is incredibly fast. And it's also prone to wheelies as well. So I'm not sure if that's the design of the car itself or just the modification of making a vehicle like this incredibly short, stocky, and small. But it goes very quick in a straight line. It's super prone to wheeling. And many times what will happen is you won't be able to turn the car really at all. So I definitely think this would be a fun addition to the Duneloader in the game. We've seen Rockstar do a weaponized version of the Duneloader, and I figured if there was like some sort of off-road update, that this vehicle would fit along perfectly for something like this. So in my opinion, this could actually be really, really cool to see Rockstar maybe do something like this. This is the stubby version of the Duneloader. I think I had more fun with this just driving straight, hitting something, popping a wheelie, and then completely crashing out of control. So it was incredibly fun. Like I said, if it was actually added into the game, or in online, I should say, some liveries and some nice other options like that would definitely be welcome too. All right, and the final 2 vehicles we're going to be looking at today are pretty cool as well. They are off-road versions of the Bravado Youga and Bravado Youga Classic. So this van hasn't gotten a whole lot of love, aside from the fact when the Bikers update, there was a classic version of the game added. But this is pretty cool. Again, if we were to do an off-road sort of update, I think a vehicle like this could actually be pretty cool. Now, unfortunately, there are no upgrades or liveries or customization for a vehicle like this, but at the end of the day, it is still pretty awesome to see a lifted version of this truck. It would be cool if it had obviously better speed, better mobility and stuff like that. maybe even more practicality storing stuff in the back. But if we were to definitely get an off-road update, this would definitely be one of those funky vehicles that I would love to see added into the game. So that's the first one. And then I think even the classic one might even look better. Now, the classic version of the Youga does have a ton of different liveries, but we only get to choose one on this one. Now, the license plate does says lifted, which I think is pretty unique. So like I said, vehicles like this certainly could be a lot of fun to have and own in Grand Theft Auto Online. So this right here is the classic Youga OffRoad, which is just a ton of fun. You can see in the gameplay I'm having right now, I'm just driving over sand dunes and off little cliffs and jumps and bumps, and it's a lot of fun, that's to say the least. But anyways, that is our Bravado theme today, and those are all the vehicles that I'm going to be showing you guys. Once again, if you want to add them into your game as well, you can click the link in the description and check it out for yourself. These are some pretty cool vehicles. Let me know which one you would want the most in the comment section down below. Would it be the Rattlesnake version of the Supercar 900R? Or would it be one of the other ones we looked at today, like the Stubby Duneloader or the off-road versions of the Youga? Let me know your thoughts, opinions, and more in the comment section down below. If you guys did go and enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And also, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.